watching the third episode of a complete Figma guide for advanced UX and UI designers. So in this episode, we will understand that after our login, which we have already covered in our second episode, what exactly the dashboard look like and how we can create a team for collaboration, what are the different elements that we can see in the dashboard, and how to start with a new Figma project. So as soon as I log in, this is the dashboard that I come to see. This is where I see my name, and this is where the email address associated to my account shows. By default, the recent projects are sorted out in that format as per recency. Also, if you click on draft, you can see all the draft projects that are there in this particular account. So this is my recent projects which I have actually created for the demo of this particular series, which I will come a bit later. So these are all your draft projects that you have created. This particular one, if you see, which has a play icon over here, is actually a fully blown prototype. So if I click on this, you will see that this actually shows a fully blown prototype of a Figma project. And the next part is very important, which is obviously a permanent beta sort of thing, which is the Figma community. When you click on this, you are actually taken to the humongous amount of news and noteworthy content that the Figma community provides to you. Right now, you can have your excellent files that you have created. You can drop over here to share across the community. There are a plethora of such projects that brilliant people have actually done. Also, if you have stickers, icons, reactions, emojis, you can have it over here. This is a new thing for the FigJam sessions that we have currently, Figma has introduced. There are a huge amount of fantastic typographic resources like sketch annotations, handwritten types, Google fonts, typography secrets. All these things are over here. So you can see there are so many typography fundamentals that has been covered over here. This is a very important thing which is always growing. It is the plugins that you can use in all your Figma projects, and it is continuously updating week after week, every day almost. So if you see all the plugins, you can see the list of plethora of plugins that Figma provides to the UX and UI community. And there is this black things shows that these are the plugins that I've already installed in my Figma projects. So over here they have also jotted down or listed the most popular plugins that most of the UX UI designers use over here. This is a huge marketplace sort of thing, but most of them are absolutely free, used by millions and millions of UX and UI designers. So this is extremely important section, and it forms the core of Figma UX and UI designing. If you see over here, you can actually filter across all the things, all the plugins that the community provides, the designs the community provides for your mobile devices. These are all the typography things that you can learn and you can actually share across the community. These are the website designs things, rules, and what are the best processes, what are the best driven secrets. Those things are covered over here. And also, this is a new thing that has come up after the FigJam is introduced. There are a lot of things that FigJam communities are every day putting up in this section. Let us now again go back to my account, and if you see, by default, since they have introduced FigJam, this is a basic FigJam design or FigJam materials that they have already shared with you in your dashboard, which you can obviously use. So this is a FigJam interface where there are a lot of things that people have already done, and you can also create your own this thing. There are markers, there are shapes, there are sticky notes that are available, there are font, there are connectors, there are libraries of things that you can use, there are stamps, and there obviously you can place images also over here. And obviously this is a permanent beta, in the sense it is still in the development phase, and a lot of people in the community are actually contributing to FigJam to make it a better place for tomorrow. So now the third part of it, obviously this will always give you a notification to upgrade your Figma account. Obviously, as I think that it is good to have upgraded Figma plan for companies or for organizations who are very serious about a good user experience, good user interfaces that they share with their clients. And believe me, in today's world, most of the clients are so learned, they have evolved so hugely. They really appreciate that if you first share your design as prototypes, they give a sign off, and then you go to actual designs. The third part is very important, for which majority of the community people they use Figma, is that how to create a team project. So you can just click on this to create a new project. Team project over here, it shows that the team project is this is your team project area, where actually either you can create a project inside the team, or you can create a draft and then send it or publish it as a team shareable project. So I have my team where I have given some people to share my this particular design. I can invite members from here and send them invitation. They have clearly told that it is unlimited FigJam files you can share till they are in the beta phase. There are 3 Figma design files. One of 3 design files are used, one on one project used. So currently most of my files are in the draft mode, so these are not showing over here. Once I shared the draft to a project, then I can share with my team. How to create a team? Very easy. Just click on this plus button, give a team name. It will ask for team members. Say for example, I write test team. I create a team. It asks for email addresses. I click over here and then I can continue. I can insert all the team members that I want to include in this particular project and then press continue. Once I press continue, it creates a team where I can share my projects, team projects. Okay, so let's go back to the recent files. They are showing team, test team libraries, my team libraries, which were actually opened recently. So I click on draft. These are the drafts that you can see, which I have created but I have not shared. These are all draft mode. Okay, and only as I showed earlier, I had published one prototype which was playable prototype, which I showed it in just few minutes back. So that's all folks for this particular episode. This is the first dashboard of how you see the dashboard, how you see your files when you first open your Figma dashboard. And the best part is that if you want to create a new project, you just need to come and click on this new button. Once you click on the new button, you can create a new Figma project, which I will cover in the next episode. Till then, goodbye and God bless.